opportunity for my purification for the pleasure of the Lord. So this verse is Tad Brahma Paramam Shuddham Satam Vatma Sanatanam Vigarhya Yatash Pashandam Daiva Ho Yatra Bhutara. This chapter is Daksha curses Lord Shiva. So we have seen all these previous verses how Lord Shiva didn't stand up in Daksha's assembly and he got angry, like Daksha got angry, his Prajapati, and he got angry because he didn't stand up. He wanted respect, but and then he started blaspheming, and we have seen so many verses how he was saying shameful, you don't wear clothes and all that, right? So after that, Lord Shiva just left because he is the greatest Vaishnava. He just left, but his followers like Nandeshwar, very close follower, and he is Vahan also, Lord Shiva. So he was so angry, and because of that, out of anger, retaliation, right? He started blaspheming and cursing. So we will just discuss what are the consequences when we are getting anger. So, and because of that anger or retaliation, right? Person does lot of things. Like we in Bhagavad Gita also it says, Prodad bhavati sammoha sammat smriti vibrama, and smriti vibrama buddhi nasha pranashyati. Means when we get anger, we don't think that time what we are speaking, what we are telling, saying something to someone. And he was just blaspheming and he was cursing Brahmanas. There were so many Brahmanas in assembly, especially Bhrugu Muni in this verse they are talking about. And he cursed Brahmanas, and now we are seeing the consequences, right? In the society. When I came to America, I was having so-called like Brahman. He was like born in Brahmana family, and they were eating burger. Then I told him like this is not right. Normal meat, what you are thinking? It's like cow's meat. Then he said no, nothing happens like that. Toxications, right? So see what are the consequences. We think okay, we are saying something, but previous like that time, they whatever words they were saying, that was reflecting. And we are seeing here in Brahmanas, he cursed so many ways. He cursed like Vedas also. So we'll come later about that. And because of that, nowadays, so-called Brahmanas, they earlier it is like their responsibility to preach, give the knowledge, Vedic knowledge. But nowadays, what happened? They are selling the Vedic knowledge and just behind just money, right? That time, Heman Jagannath Prabhuji also mentioned that example. If king, they were doing sacrifice for king, they were getting so much lot of money. And then they were doing for poor person, getting little. But their bhav, their devotion was same. They were doing with the same devotion, then they were satisfied. Now, so much they are getting, still they are not satisfied. So these are the consequences. So what lesson we get from this? See, there are difference of opinions. Sometimes it happens with everyone in relationship, with relatives, with the spouse, right? If there is fight, so one should be like calm. If somebody is getting angry, we have to keep calm so that we can save our relationship. And that we are seeing in our community now. So many divorces. They say love at first sight and divorce at say first fight. Why? Because there is no tolerance, right? Always anger. We want like they want respect. They want miss. I want to be number one like that, and because of that, nobody wants to just surrender. Just want to become a great person. So these are the consequences. So that's why in Gaur Gopal Prabhuji's lecture, one of the lectures, he said, जब एंग्री मतलब ये होता है ना फाइट होती है तो जस्ट कीप लाइक क्वाइट लाइक पॉज स्टॉप don't respond, don't react. And if you are right, you don't have to respond because eventually truth will reveal. And if you are wrong, still you cannot respond because you are already wrong. So why to do that, right? And we can say, and only that's why, see, Lord Shiva, he didn't respond, he didn't react, he just left the assembly. So we can learn, if something is happening, okay, leave that place, right? So that no consequences, like cursing, saying some bad words, that is making relationship also bad, right? And say, we are seeing in this verse, so many verses we have seen, like how they were blaspheming each other, cursing each other, right? So that is not good thing. And Shrimad Bhagavatam is teaching us all these things. And then Srila Prabhupada is talking about this first line, right? The Lord Shiva is described as a Bhutara. So, what is Bhutarat means in Sanskrit? Like Rat means leader. Leader. He Prabhupada is describing also leader of the living entities or who are produced. But Bhuta means in like Sanskrit, Bhuta means living entities, and other word is Bhuta means ghost, like subtle body. So there is a past time, one time, Srila Prabhupada wanted to rent a house, and there was one house where one ghost was residing. And then people said, don't rent there, don't go there, Srila Prabhupada. But he purposely, he just rented that house only. And one night he was translating Shrimad Bhagavatam. That ghost appeared, and then there was a conversation between Srila Prabhupada and ghost. And how, see, because great sadhu, great Vaishnava, Srila Prabhupada, like we say sadhu sangha, sarva shastra, love mata sadhu sangha, sarva siddhi. So because of Srila Prabhupada's like association, he got liberated. Same thing like means here Srila Prabhupada is mentioning, Lord Shiva is leader of all these living entities here in this material world. But Bhrigu Muni is not talking about that. He is talking about the this ghost. Ghost, like ghost means all these Nandishwar and all followers, because they don't take bath, they don't cut hair, they don't shave their beard, right? So, and always intoxication. So he is talking about that. But we should understand, like Shiva, Lord Shiva is not like for this. He is like elevating them. But people are now also, when we see the holy time, we think, oh, we can drink bhang because Shivji was a Mahashivratri time also. They say, oh, we can eat meat, we can drink bhang. Where it is written in Shastra. See, because of he, like Bhrigu Muni is cursing. Like he said to means Vedas, principle of Vedas, Nandishwar, because he was saying means about bad about Vedic things also, principle of our Vedas. And in Bhagavad Gita 15.15, what Krishna says, सर्वस्य चाहम हृदि सन्निविष्टो मत्तः स्मृतिगानम अपोहनम च वेदेश्च सर्वम अहमेव वेद्यो वेदांत वेदकृत वेदकृत चाहम. So he is the knower. Everything emanates from him. Vedas are also from him. And we say, okay, creator of Brahma, but not from him only, from Krishna. So indirectly, Nandishwar is blaspheming Krishna, right? So, what are the consequences? Here, what we should learn, like what is the lesson? Right? We should not say anything about like our Vedic things, whatever it is, our Shastra. So in Shastra, actually, this because of this Shastra, Srila Prabhupada is mentioning it. This is for, it's a higher standard, like Vedic thing, and that will elevate us, right? But he is like blaspheming about the principle of Veda. So that's why Bhrigu Muni is so with like anger. He also get anger, and he also counter reacted. He also counter curses to, yes, because you are saying blaspheming principle of Vedas, so you will be atheist. And that's why in this world we are seeing people are worshipping demigods, like they are worshipping Lord Shiva also, but they don't know about the Shastra, whatever Shastra is saying. That's why they are eating meat, slaughterhouses, right? And they are like addicted to alcohol and all that toxication. So why? Because they're not. But we are so fortunate because we got our Srila Prabhupada. What he gave, right? What he gave is a wonderful thing. Uh, Shreemad Bhagavatam also we say Shukadev Goswami is saying Galitam Phalam Rasmalayam Pibata Bhagavatam Rasmalayam. This is Galitam Phalam. Galitam Phalam means it's a ripened fruit of all, like essence of all Vedas together, they got the essence from that, and this is Srimad Bhagavatam. And it's a ripened fruit, means it is totally sweet nectar, no skin, no seed. And we are just drinking through our ears, and it is going in our heart, and it's elevating us every day. Like that's why Srila Prabhupada gave such a wonderful routine. Like after Mangal Aarti, after Shringar Darshan, we have Srimad Bhagavatam every day, right? And after that, evening Bhagavad Gita class. Nowadays we have Chaitanya Charitamrita. We had a wonderful nectar of devotion, nectar of instruction. So our Goswamis, like Srila Rupa Goswami Prabhupada, so nicely he described, gave so nice instruction. So because of Srila Prabhupada. So in Gaur Leela also it happened. I will share one story. What happened, one Pandit came and he wanted to do debate with Srila Rupa Goswami Prabhupada. He said, I want to do debate with you. But Srila Rupa Goswami Prabhupada was very very elevated, right? He said, I am not interested in that. Then he said, okay, you just write down, you got defeated by me and just give signature. So he did because they don't want any like name, fame, all these things, right? But his disciple, Jiva Goswami, he thought he defeated my guru accepted as it is, but he went out, he said, just defeat me, do shastrata with me, and with his profound knowledge, he defeated that Pandit. But when Rupa Goswami Prabhupada he came to know about this act, he was displeased. He said, "No, you just defeated that Pandit with your profound knowledge, but you could not defeat your own mind. So we have to learn this, right? It means if we are Vaishnava, we don't have to prove anything, right? We have to just do what Srila Prabhupada gave us. Four principles. If we follow that regulatory principle properly, we don't have to do anything. Chanting itself is so much purification, right? Every early morning, if we chant and thinking about the lotus feet of Lord, thinking about all these pastimes, what Shrimad Bhagavatam is giving us. It is so much purification we don't have to do. Our whole day becomes so smooth, so nice. And nothing bothers us. If somebody is getting angry, doesn't miss nothing bothers us because of this. Because Srila Prabhupada gave such a wonderful parampara. And how Srila Prabhupada gave, right? Because of all these Goswamis. And how Goswamis came because of our Shri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, right? And last week only we had appearance in day of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So nice, like we say Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gaurat Vishanama. He came in the form of mood of Radharani, so merciful, so merciful. He took sannyas at the age of 24, right? And he gave this Maha Mantra to this world, right? First he gave to India. He went traveled in India and giving each state, even in Maharashtra, he met Tukaram Maharaj. He is a sadhu saint in Maharashtra, and he gave this mantra. But that people They say, oh, it's so long mantra. So he made like Rama Krishna Hari. And still all this Varkari Panta, they just sing Rama Krishna Hari, Rama Krishna Hari, always. And meaning is same, only they made little. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu traveled to South India, all these places, right? And he was just propagating Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And this chanting, see, this chanting is making us like that. They say when we chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra on our tongue, like how Krishna was dancing on hoods of Kaliya, and when he was stepping on his hood, all the poisons were coming out.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Same thing when we chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. That name is same like Krishna. In Kali Yuga, he appeared in the form of Nam. And so when he dances, that Nam is dancing away, so all these calamities like Shatripu, Kam, Krodh, Moha, Madam, Ascharya. So Kam means desire. Because of desires only we want these, and anger comes. When we don't, that desire doesn't fulfill, then we get anger. So that anger, especially, it's very relevant to this verse, right? Anger, because of anger only they are cursing each other, so that anger will come out from our heart. It will clean slowly. Our heart will clean and it will become pure. So see our parampara works so nice. Like Srila Prabhupada, what he gave from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, from our Goswamis. Every day we are reading like Bhagavatam, Shreemad Bhagavad Gita, Chaitanya Charitamrita. So making us like pure, taking us closer to Krishna. So, who are, especially Bhrigu Muni is saying, you who are not, this is there. Like Vedic principle is, it's a high standard. You can elevate, you can go closer to Krishna, but who are not following, they are atheists. And we are seeing in this world. But we are so fortunate. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he gave that, like all the Amarendra Prabhuji in Saturday's class, he was mentioning all the essence of all this Chaitanya Charitamrita Bhagavatam, he made in 8 verses. And in that, a very popular verse, always famous, where we say, Trinadapi Sunichena, Tarorapi Shaishuna, Amanina Manadena, Kirtaniya Satahari. So in this verse, like what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying, Trinadapi, humble. When we are humble, it doesn't bother. Like whatever people are saying, we are always calm. And Tarorpi Sahishnuna means we have to be tolerant. There is no tolerance. That's why so many things are happening in this world. Because, like how Nandishwar, right? No tolerance. Lord Shiva just left because he is the greatest Vaishnava, like Vaishnavana Pethashambho. He left, but he stayed there, and because of retaliation, anger, he just blasphemed. So we should learn like what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying. So have tolerance, like how Rupa Goswami, he could not tolerate, right? Like Jiva Goswami, what he did. I mean, Jiva Goswami could not tolerate and he wanted to defeat. So all this scripture, our scripture is teaching us what we have to do and how we should propagate, how we should elevate, how we should go to Krishna. And this is, and then amanina manadina. So like here it is very relevant, like Prajapati Daksha. He is means father-in-law of Lord Shiva. Still, he was like he wanted respect. That's okay. Everybody wants respect, like from younger people. But he thinks Shiva is like his only son-in-law, and he wants respect. He is not thinking he is so highly elevated Vaishnava, right? So this lesson we had to take this, and he, because of that respect, like he was uh, wanting that respect from Shiva, he started blaspheming. He said so many bad words to her. but Shiva didn't think like he didn't take it, but his followers, especially Nandishvara, cursed and then Bhrugumini, because he also thought, oh, all these Brahmanas are sitting here, and he also just counter reacted and cursed each other. So is it like, uh, is it good? Like if we think, uh, it happens everywhere. Sometimes in the corporate world, sometimes at home. So is it good for anyone? Like one should have this, and when we'll get all these things, when we read Shrimad Bhagavatam, right? When we have good association, if we have like conversation with our seniors about good things, say problems everywhere. There are so many problems because of so many curses and all that. We are seeing this problem, but when we have good association, right, and we discuss with them, so we get clue, and because of their mercy we can just come out of all these clutches of Maya, especially anger. And anger is the cause of everything. Like desire is the cause of like anger and greed. If it doesn't fulfill, we become angry, and it fulfills, we have greed, we want more and more. But when we have association of our like seniors, our shastra, right, so wonderful shastra, so wonderful book Srila Prabhupada mentioned nicely, he describes so nicely. If we go through that, it's really wonderful. Every day one should read all these things. And now this is like spring. Like today is the first day of spring, so we have longer day, right? So we can use our day very nicely, like chanting properly, get up early in the morning, chanting properly, attentively, sincerely, submissively. uh, then we can do so many devotional services like book distribution. We can go library, or wherever we go, we take books and we should try to distribute the books. Devotional services in temple. So many festivals we have. We can go for cooking, cleaning, means according to our capacity, how much we can do. So there are so many things, and we are so fortunate. Like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, they say in one day of Brahma, Krishna appears, and after that, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appears. And we are very, very fortunate. Only 500 years back, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared, and he gave so very close, very close. So we are very much mercy. We are getting so much mercy. So we can use our this human life. They say, Bahunam Janmanamante Jnanavan Prapadante Vasudeva Sarvamiti Mahatma Sudurlabha. We got this Srila Prabhupada moment. And after so many births, we don't know how many births we have taken earlier, and finally we came to this. So many people are there around us, but everybody is not getting same thing. All lectures are there, so many books are available, but not everybody is getting mercy, right? So we are so fortunate in this parampara, Srila Prabhupada movement. We should use this human birth, very very rare, and just go from these clutches of Maya, this material world, so nasty material world everywhere. So we have to use our life very nicely, and we we elevate our bhakti, progress in our bhakti, and give that bhakti to others also. That should be our bhav. That is the real Krishna consciousness. So we can do like book distribution according to our capacity. So many services are there, so many festivals like Katha from tomorrow. Lalgan Prabhuji's Katha is also going on. So we had to engage our senses in bhakti only, not like indulging in unnecessary things. So that should be our motto, and that give this bhakti to others also, not only keeping for us. Like how trees, they get fruits, so that fruit they want to give to others, not for keeping. There's even river also. Same thing, we should also learn from all these shastra and make our life beautiful and blissful, and make us life of others also in this whole world beautiful and blissful. So never forget Krishna and always remember Krishna. And Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you so much. Thank you, Madhupati Prabhuji, for giving me the opportunity. And thank you, everyone. Hare Krishna. Hare